Good morning. Morning. Hope you are all well. Morning. Right, please ensure that you like the stream just before we start. Just ensure that you like the stream there just before we start. Hope everyone is well. Right, let's take a review of yesterday's trade. The British pound USD, as you know that we were bullish yesterday. This is what happened, man. 70% lose to TP. Like I said, put your stop loss on break even so that you can protect yourself at all times. And as you see that we got stopped out on break even, so we didn't lose money nor make any money yesterday on British pound USD. So it stopped us out on break even. So this is what we did when we saw this candlestick here. We knew that something might be wrong there, because the pace in which it went up, for me, it was clearly a sign that something is about to happen here. That's why I put my stop loss on break even and stopped us out on break even. However, today is a brand new day. I'm still bullish on British pound USD as well as euro dollar. Euro dollar currently trading at $1.04. I'm still bullish on it. We are just above this key level here, so I'm still looking for buying opportunities on the euro dollar. Right, all this work here, POC $1.429. I'm well above it, so I want to see how we handle this level around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Then I can take it from there. But yeah, other than that, I think I am happy with the performance of euro dollar as well as British pound USD. I can't complain. I really cannot complain. All right, let's mark the register. Tidis was the first man on the ball. Good morning, Mr. President, and all the choppers in the house. Yeah, it seems like Tidis was spent the night here. It looks like he spent the night here. Brad Mutaza is in the house. His non-Tlantla is in the house. Lunabo is saying, I took a buy on German 30. All right. Lunabo took a buy on German 30. Now, this thing was down by almost 2% yesterday. Yeah, we saw a bit of a crash, man, coming all the way from 22,800 down to this low of 22,379. That was also very interesting to see, by the way. So it seems like today in the early hours of the morning, we are looking to go to the upside. So I can only wish you the best, my friend Lunawe, there for a buy that you have on German. I haven't looked at it as far as the analysis is concerned, but I'll just have a look at it now. Ntlanta is in the house. Honorable members and the president is here. Yeah, indeed. Gold to the moon. Gold is almost up by 1%, by the way, 0.63%. This is where we are currently. Gold is now trading at $2,951 an ounce there. Are we going to 3,000? Yes, something that we definitely expect to see. But where can we climb this train? I mean, this is a moving train. Guys, we've been looking at this gold and I've been trying to see where is the best possible discount to get a buy on this gold, right? Are we going to find this come to this low of 2,936? Maybe we can possibly reload from there, or we're gonna look for ways to climb this thing in the early hours of the morning. But in my experience, what I've noticed is that whenever you are having something like this before the market session open, you might find that this is a trap. It might be, right? So let's monitor this. I don't think for me it's safe to look to get into a trade for now on gold. I need to see something, at least a drop a bit before I can look to reload. As it is now, it's too high for my liking. Session hasn't opened yet, and we are seeing this thing almost up by a percentage. It's too good to be true. It's too strong for a market to do this before the session open. But all I can say is let's wait for the session to open and we can take it from there. Mokel is in the house. Good morning, Mr. President and the choppers at large. Mr. President, I think you should already take office because the country is in shambles. They are considering an increase of VAT to 17%. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff is happening in the country, man. I think, yeah, man, in the next 5 years, you know, I'm running for president, and this is not a joke, guys. This is something that I want to do, and I think this is something by God's grace that we can achieve, you know. It's crazy, man. 17%. I mean, we were crying with the last increase, right? Now to 17%, man. It's just too crazy. But I think I'm going to have to agree with some of the opposition members that are saying, look, if you want to have a bit of recovery at some point, introduce things like the wealth tax, right? Because in South Africa, the thing is the rich and the super rich are almost falling within the same tax bracket, but they need to be classified in a certain category where they can be taxed on their own. If you are having a certain amount of money, a certain amount of revenue coming in, fall within that category where they say this is a wealth tax, because this 17%, man, is going to affect the regular citizens. The ones that are having your 9 to 5 are the ones that are going to be affected. Man, we need to look for ways. I agree with you, my friend, there. I think it's high time that we pull up our sleeves and see where and what we can do to get into government and try to see what is happening there. I'm disappointed at the moment, but I think it's something that we can look into. I was looking at some analysis yesterday. Some analysts, especially on ENCA and Newsroom Africa. I just wanted to find out and gauge what do they see in terms of the budget speech yesterday. Yes, it was postponed, and we saw a bit of reaction there from the dollar and the rand, right? It's an exotic pair, down by 1%. I think it was too dramatic in my opinion, to say that the US dollar was down by 1%, maybe merely because of the postponement. I think if there was really drama happening in the markets, if the dollar or the ZAR rather was down by 3%, I would understand. But I mean, 1% meant for an exotic pair is not really much. It's not really much. We see that on regular days, right? So we will have a look at USD ZAR as well. Yeah, it was down by 1%, but I don't think it has to do with the budget, man. If you look at the overall strength of the dollar yesterday, the dollar was strong against almost all majors, up against British pound, up against euro dollar. What else? Yeah, also up against Japanese, which Japanese right now is currently strong. Like I said, choppers, I said this in the beginning of the year. Stop fooling around with Japanese to think that it's going to be weak, because you saw it weak throughout the last quarter last year. I told you that the first quarter of the year, expect Japanese to be strong. And this is what is happening right now with Japanese. Look at how strong this thing is. Let's look at a monthly candle, right? We are 2 months into the year already. And look at what is happening so far. Okay? From January to where we are, right? This thing is up by 900 pips, right? Close to 1,000 pips on Japanese. So it just shows you how strong it is. That's why I was saying, guys, don't just be careful. Don't take chances with this thing, because you know, we traders, we like when we see something weak, we like capitalizing on it, right? And we are normally caught on the wrong side, right? So yeah, I just had to throw that in regards to what is happening now with the Japanese. Tibbs is in the house. Asian session was very good for GJ today. A lot of selling potential. Yeah, man. Hence I was saying that this what do you call, Japanese is very strong, especially during the Asian session. We saw some sell-off there on GJ and EJ, right? T Young is in the house. Mukele also took a buy rather on German. Can we like the stream, please? Tiang is asking, how to pay tax as a forex trader. Tiang, look, my friend, go on the same channel, right? Go on my channel. There is a video there. How South African forex trader pays tax, right? Basic stuff. Watch that video. You'll get on all the information there. It's very important that I emphasize there how a South African forex trader pays tax, because you cannot speak in general for other countries because they have got their own regulations and whatnot, and how they do things in their own country, right? Policies and all those kind of things. So check it there. Watch the video, my friend. It's there. I'm mentioning the threshold, how much you need to make per year, whether you are paying it as a corporate income tax, or you are paying it as a provisional tax 2 times a year. All the information is there, right? So after the stream, just click on the channel then and look for that episode. It has all the information. We only have educational content on this channel. No lifestyle, no hululu, no halala, just education. Jerez say, last night I checked the Japanese is seeing a rising inflation relative unbeat economic data. Mr. President, solid GDP growth, retail sales peeling up, and jobs that remain resilient. It's very tough. Yeah. You know what? I think like I always say, Jereza, for me, fundamentals always come after speculation and traps from the big institutions. I think for me it was just clear how weak this thing is being, right? I will show you what happened. By the way, guys, remember on the 26th of and I have a lot of things that I have to do. Let me just check here. 26th of February, right? Next week, Wednesday, check out the webinar that I have with Simon Brown on Money Web, right? We're going to be talking about crypto, right? So Jerez is just reminding me of something there. I will want us to look at the Trump coin, right? For me, that was on purpose, man. This thing, I think it opened around $7 to $10, went to almost $80 in 2 days. We saw a dump, now trading at $16. What does that tell you? How many people lost money there? First in, first out, right? For every buyer, there is a seller. That's something that we're expecting. So it goes back to what Jerez is saying there. Yeah, fundamentally it does make sense, but in my opinion, I think fundamentals always follow what speculation comes from. So I would say COT before fundamentals. PUSA money choppers took trades last week Tuesday. GBP USD $4 to 300 by 14 last week. So I had a best Valentine. Well done, my friend. I'm glad and I'm happy to see that people are growing, man, from $4 to $300 by the 14th of February. I'm happy and I'm proud of you, Spiwe. Well done, my friend. Jerry saying, yeah, you told us about this to happen in January. Yes, that's what I said, my friend. I told you January, Japan is going to be strong. Don't be fooled by analysis that you see on TV. Don't be fooled by those analysis, man. I mean, this thing has been seeing a drop from the third quarter and the last quarter. What is happening in the minds of retail traders? We are seeing a drop. What should we do? Let's capitalize, right? Let's take advantage of the weakness of yen. People will come in. Traders will come in. Investors, if you may call them, will come in and look at what is happening. A serious dump on Japanese. Japanese is something that you will not mess with during this time. Mr. Mbezi is in the house. Morning, Mr. President and Choppers. Thank God for today. Yeah, really, indeed. We thank God for today, right? We really thank God. Cora is in the house. Cora, I hope you are doing well in your... By the way, guys, I hope I'm not putting you on the spot there, Cora. Koro just got a good deal, man. I hope your new position where you are working is so. I hope you don't mind me sharing this with you, my friend. You know, I had a conversation with Koro, and he was just telling me how he wants to do this trading thing, and he's been doing it, and he's having a job, and you know, things are good here and there and bad here and there. And I said, man, sometimes there's nothing wrong with having a job, right? Don't let the youngsters fool you. Sometimes it's not bad. And man, this man just got a good, beautiful position in a new company with allowance, car allowance, and all those kind of things. So yeah, congrats to you, my friend. Really proud of you, man. I'm always happy when I see people that I mentor, they progress. I think that makes me sleep at night. So by the way, Koro is involved in law, right? So FSCA, anyone who comes after me, I've got Koro in the house. He will handle my case. He will definitely handle my case. That's what I love about this channel. No lifestyle, just education. Yeah, man, we try to give you the best. We've been sold the lifestyle for many years, and you know, sometimes you need to wake up. I'm looking for buying opportunities there, my friend, on British Pound USD. That's what I'm looking at. British Pound USD, I'm looking for buying opportunities there. By the way, guys, if you are in Cape Town, let's meet on the week of the 15th. I'll be in Cape Town, right? So if you want to meet with me, just let me know. Let me know if you want to meet with me. Let's meet in Cape Town. I've already got 7 people that wants to meet with me there. So yep, the list is growing, and I'm only going to take a certain number of people that I'm going to meet in 2 days in Cape Town. And I'm coming back again in Cape Town in the week of the 29th and the 30th, which is FMAS, right? Invest in FMAS, guys. Invest in FMAS. If you've got some savings, take a flight to Cape Town, or if you are near, just attend FMAS. It's an investment. And by those of you that are profitable, or you are having businesses that are paying tax, look, if you go to FMAS, make it as a business expense. Make it as a business expense. There are ways in which, man, you can avoid paying a lot of tax. Take it as a business expense. That's why I said watch the video on taxation on the channel, then you'll know how I normally do it. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. Matlala is saying, I'm short London session, I'm selling more. All noted, my friend. What's the time frame you're looking at there for you to look for selling opportunities? Like I said yesterday, that if you take your fib from that highest point to this lowest point, I told you yesterday that the only problem might be this level, right? Hence I said when we reach around this level, they put stop loss on break even, because this thing might be a continuation and make a new low, and it did exactly that, right? preferably I wanted it to go to 786, because if it went to 786, if it goes to 786, then I know TP was gonna be hit there. I'm out then. When it drops, I was already safe, right? So I had two plans on this trade. Whenever I take a trade, you always, you guys would know that I normally have a look at two sides, right? Worst case scenario, right? My plan and a worst case scenario. How am I gonna go out in case the popo hits the fan? So Matala, let me know which time frame you are looking at there to look for selling opportunities on British Pound USD. We are well above our POC level on euro dollar. I'm still bullish on this thing, man. WTI also was good for a sell, a buy at this level. Why? Look at this. What do you think many traders will do? Break, retest, impulse correction. Break, retest, impulse, right? Impulse correction, they sell. Impulse correction, sell. Impulse, another correction, mini sell here. And this is where we normally like buying. We like buying at this point. I'm just going to look at how we handle this level here on WTI. Reload there. Market $72.28. I have my alert here. $72.18. A barrel. This is where I have my alert to look for buying opportunities on WTI. NAS 100 is down 0.30. Nothing is really going on there on NAS 100. There is some kind of consolidation happening on 1 hour time frame. There's a consolidation there happening. German. I think German might give us. Oof, can you believe that the alert is already, man, this thing is volatile. The alert is already touched already. I just put it like a minute ago. We are already there. You know the drill. Wait for a rejection candle at this level. I'm all in for a buy on WTI. AUD USD. We are also having, I always tell you guys that I like seeing AUD USD always having a bit of correlation with NAS 100, right? Look at this and look at this. Can you see this consolidation that you're having on NAS 100? You would normally have it on AUD USD. Look at that, almost the same. It's just that this is already at the high. It's just a matter of seeing how we handle this POC level. I wouldn't mind going to the upside on this. I wouldn't really mind going to the upside. I'm anticipating in this session. I'm anticipating a weak dollar. That's what I'm anticipating. A weak dollar in this session. So my take on euro dollar and British pound is something like this. Wanna see where I can buy this thing on a discount. Take it to the upside. ATR 5 pips, stop loss ATR times 2. Put my stop loss on just 10 pips or so. And my TP would eventually be here, which is 20 pips. That's my take on euro dollar. If you just join us, please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Also, make use of the notification bell, ladies and gentlemen, so that every time we drop something, you are notified. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., we are dropping another episode. So it seems like Jerry saying FMAS, I'm waiting for confirmation email. I have registered. Yeah, I'm sure. If you have registered to for FMAS by now, I'm sure you're gonna get a. Remember, guys, for FMAS you don't just walk in, right? You have to register, and it's a free registration, right? So if you have registered now, I'm sure you definitely get a seat. So they will send you an email to confirm with you. Then yeah, Jeraza, you're in Pretoria, right? So I guess you'll be flying there or driving there. Atlanta is saying, can you explain this daylight savings time? Because sometimes in the year, London will open at 9 p.m. Man, that is the most confusing thing, especially for those that are in Africa. I don't know, man, during summer and winter, so how this thing is done, you know, I think you can also educate me more on this on the comment section there. So apparently they take time backwards, like by 2 hours, so sometimes by an hour when the season changes. I don't know if it's in the winter or it's in the summer, because right now most countries like in Africa, we are in the summer, right? So they are in the winter, so they've moved time, I think last year before the end of the year. So at times you would find London is opening at 9 a.m. Yes, 9:30. You find it sometimes opening at 10, 10:30, somewhere there. Also with New York, you will find it sometimes opening at 2:30, sometimes 3:30, possibly sometimes 4:30, right? But the easiest way to find out then, you can always go on Google and look at the trading sessions. You can just type London trading sessions today, and many websites, they will ask you to put your own time, right, so that they can give you the exact time when the session will open up. Matala there is saying he's looking for selling a British pound USD at 2-hour time frame. Leo is saying, I had a good sell setup on EJ yesterday during the London session. Unfortunately for me, my Wi-Fi lost internet access until this morning. Sorry to hear that, my friend. Yeah, man. I think it might be possibly because of the rain, because yesterday we also had a lot of technical issues, we tried to stream in the morning and our fiber was just down. It was just down, but I think it had to do. But what was fun is that when we do internet and Wi-Fi speed test, we're getting the same performance, but it was just bad yesterday. I think it has to do with maybe the weather, I'm assuming. So Matlala there has a first TP at 42 pips, second TP there at 76 pips. Can you tell me your execution price there, Matlala? I would really be interested to know what is it that you're gonna be doing there, because you are doing the opposite of what I'm trying to do. So I wanna just see something there. Now obviously I see market change on German. I see a strong sell. We'll have a look at it now. By the way, guys, if somebody WhatsApps you, sends you an email, Telegram, text, asking you for money to trade for them in my name, please just know that is a scam. I can never text you asking you for money to trade. I can never do that. So if somebody will DM you, send you a Facebook message and say, this is MJ, there is this opportunity, and you can make returns quickly and whatnot, please know that that is not me, right? And if you want to know more about those kind of tactics, I did a radio interview with Lotus FM as well as UFM, right? You can also go on my Instagram page and check out those interviews where I'm alerting people about scammers, right? And also be careful of brokers that are scamming, right? There are people that are coming on your DMs. They say, it's so from this broker, send us $1,000, we are going to give you a return. Imagine, the stats are bad, man. 82% of Forex traders in South Africa have been scammed. It's bad. It's bad. So don't fall for that, right? I can never ask you for money. I can never say, give me money to trade for you. So just be careful there. Right, so according to the heat map, the euro is weak. The dollar is also weak. Now, this is an interesting thing to see. Now, we want to, we're looking for buy orders on euro, right? We're also looking for buy orders on USD, right? On British pound. So, it's interesting to see that euro is weak, dollar is weak. But now, let's study these numbers here. So we know that the euro is weak, right? USD is weak. That we see, right? But now let's see which one is worse. How weak is one? All right. I want us to look at that. Euro against the AUD is down by 0.35%. Against the USD is down by 5.2%. Right? So that means US dollar is weaker. Against British pound, we are actually up. Euro is actually up. And against this, it's down. Right? NZD, the euro is down by 0.27%, and against the USD is down by 0.43%. Right? Again, the dollar is weaker compared to how weak the euro is. Euro is up against Canadian. This one is down. USD is down against Canadian by 0.13%. Euro is down by 0.04%. This one is down by 0.25%. On Japanese, however, euro still down by 0.64%. This one is down by 0.74%. Against Chinese yuan, euro is up by 0.06%. This one is down by 0.24%. Again, this is a clear indication that it's better to buy euro against the dollar. Now, British pound is neutral, right? Because you are finding green at least here and there. Now, we will also want to buy British against the dollar, which is all red against all majors. At least this one is holding some ground. It's only weak against AUD and New Zealand and what? And Swiss. And by Swiss, it's not really much. 0.10% is not really much. In fact, it can change anytime, this one. So it's not really a trend smash. So I'm not changing my decision on looking for buying opportunities on euro dollar. I'm still looking at buying this thing. British pound still same. I'll want to see a bit of discount there. That's my take on British pound USD. So for those that are looking for selling opportunities, yes, I understand you, I hear you, but again, it goes back to what I was saying yesterday. Sometimes one will just use experience, right, to trade this market. So as much as yesterday, maybe you guys, you were panicking when you saw this sell-off and like, hey, I was not panicking. I still knew that there is some money piling at $1.25. There was money here. And the market maker had to take that money before he can do anything. That's my take there. A discount at $1.2598 will be good. That's my take. Want to get a discount, looking for buying there. Again, I think there's money here. I think there is money here. Well above my POC level, I think there's money here. Break retest. Look for the money that is here. And look to buy. Look to sell. But retail traders, they will want to sell there. And I like doing the opposite. For those of you who just joined us now, please like the stream. It's never too late to do so. Bullish on euro dollar, bullish on British pound USD. Also looking for some positions there on WTI. Want to get a nice rejection there, and I'm going to the upside. German. Tell you what, if I'm going to look for selling opportunities of German, let me go below my POC level. There's that break there on AUD USD, well above a POC level. Like I said, you're well above it, you go to the upside. Let's have a look at gold. Gold is not waiting for anyone. But yeah, let's just see after 10:30. We can still see some drama there. Remember, guys, we are out on our Bitcoin position, right? We came out of our Bitcoin position. We came out of our Bitcoin position. I want us to look at the Trump coin, right? Man, the rich are doing whatever they want. Look at that. Let's try to make sense of this madness. Look at when this thing was launched, man. 25th Jan. Let's look at the daily candle. Look at what happened in 2 days. You cannot tell me this is not deliberate. I'm really finding it hard for anyone to convince me that President, it's just the market reacting. Nah, ways. No ways. No ways. This thing moved from almost $7 when it was launched, right? I'm actually studying something. I know my camera will not show. I'm actually doing a study about. I'm investigating this Trump coin thing. Yeah, I like reading a lot, especially about what is happening in the markets. So I like printing out some articles and just study them and try to make sense of, because I always want to pick up a brain of the institutions, right? Always try to try to see exactly what they want to achieve, right? Now this thing launched in 2 days time from $7 to $79, right? A coin. And now it was launched, I think they used the Solana blockchain, right? They launched it through Solana blockchain. Now it's launched from $7 to $79. Now this thing is trading at $16. How many people are screwed? How many people you think they have bought this? You tell me there, Chopper. Right. If you go to a website called Coin Sniper, right? If you go to a website called Coin Sniper, right? This is where you would find a lot of coins there lining up. Many of them are not even launched. They are on pre-sale. Go on the website, not now, so that you don't get disturbed during the live stream. If you go on that website, you will see a lot of coins. And by the way, you pay to advertise your coin there, because that's where now the crypto world is gathered there. So people want to see, okay, fine, when is the next coin going to launch? So you can buy coins there during the pre-sale, right? But the one who's launching the coin, I think you pay something like $400 a day just to have his coin on the top 10. There are coins that are being launched, man, every single day. And when public figures are launching coins like this, and all of a sudden we see a dump, you cannot tell me that no, the market is just reacting. I'm finding it hard to believe. I don't think I can believe in such. I don't think I can believe in such. Finding it very hard to believe. That is just a market reaction. Still waiting for that rejection candle there. A discount for me will be $72.06 a barrel. Looking for buying opportunities on WTI. There's one politician, I think, if he can launch a coin, man, that's all I'm going to say. There's one politician in South Africa, if he can just launch a coin, I'll tell you what's going to happen there. It's just a matter of time. With the influence that he has, that man, he launches a coin. Mpumza is saying, I'm gonna be buying euro dollar today. Yeah, welcome, my friend. I'm also buying euro dollar today. Atlanta saying you trade like a market maker. Not really, my friend. I just like doing what the market maker is doing. If you cannot beat them, what do? You just join them. Data said trading alone can be very lonely. So grateful for the community you have created for us, Mr. President. Yeah, man, the inspiration also came from the loneliness I had trading alone. I was also lonely. That's why I created this community. It's not a good feeling. Jacob Zuma coin. Yeah, as much as he has an influence, there's another politician. Think of Malema having his own coin. And I'll tell you why. Malema. His stance is on, I want to help blacks, I want to create equality and whatnot. And there's There's no race like black people that like or that hates the fear of missing out. So depending on the reason of launching that coin, if it's based on this is a coin that will try to create equality, I'm telling you, man. But the only problem is the minority will fight that coin. They will fight it. Do you know how easy it is to create? You know, we can create our own coin, the Choppers coin. Man, most of my ideas, they came out of just talking, you know, and they are alive today. Tulan is asking, Mr. President, which days do you think have better volatility in the week? And do you also trade on Mondays? I trade every day, right? And by meaning of trading is, or let me rather say, I look at the charts every day, right? And I don't have days where I say, I'm always loyal to, what is this? The setup, right? I'm not loyal to the days. I'm not loyal to the times. I'm just loyal to the setup. If I see my setup there to learn on Monday and it's clean and it's clear, I'm taking a trade, right? If I see a setup on Friday, it's there, it's clean, it's clear. I'm taking my trade, right? It depends. If I'm trading Bitcoin or WTI, right? I can trade after 7 p.m. and I can hold the trade even the next day. But other than that, you know, 2 hours in a trade, in and out. All right. So yeah, I trade every day, but I don't execute every day. I execute based on, if I see my setup, I'm going in. If I don't see a setup, then I'm just gonna be on the sideline. So most days you can find volatility. I've explained this last week. Have a look at Thursdays. Study Thursdays, guys. And when you had a bit of volatility on Wednesday, chances are on Thursday you might not have that much, but it's there. Ntande is asking even on bank holidays. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. So on bank holidays, I don't like trading, especially US bank holiday. I don't really like trading. If I'm gonna stream on a bank holiday, it's just a matter of maybe for us to hang around so that those that are executing, they don't feel bored that day. But I don't like executing on holidays. Because I've learned the hard way, man. Like, I've really learned the hard way. Gold is still having all-time highs. We had a new all-time high today, still there. British pound USD. You see this type of spikes, I don't like them, man, especially at the point of interest, right? I don't like this type of, and that's what happened even yesterday. When you are having a break retest and you're having this type of spikes, I don't like them. I really don't like them. That's why when I saw it yesterday, I'm like, stop loss on break even here. I don't really like these ones. Dangerous, dangerous. But yeah, we had a session open now. Obviously, we are also expecting this. Let's monitor. Let's monitor. WTI is gone, man. Down by, it's a bit up, but I think it's gonna go down now. Still looking for buying opportunities. Hence why I say I like using the rejection candlestick here. So I was waiting for a rejection candlestick here to buy. So that didn't happen. I have to look for another price for entry on WTI. All right, so the only way for me to look for a buy on WTI, I have to be above my POC level. That will be the safest trade for me here. And go to the upside. That will be the safest trade for me. All right. So euro dollar is expecting this, it's respecting rather this level like yesterday. There's something going on there. We are failing to break this level. There's something going on there. If euro goes below this POC line here, if euro goes below this POC line, obviously it will not make sense to look for buying opportunities. But as long as we are still above our POC, I'm still looking for buying opportunities, right? And as for British pound USD, as long as we are above it, I'm still looking for buying opportunities. But if we are below it, obviously now I have to change. Like I always say, session open and session close, there's always a false move, right? So even this bullish momentum there might have been a false move, or what we are currently seeing now here, it's a false move, right? For many people to try to come in and get trapped on the opposite side. Yeah, but British pound, I think, is better. Euro is finding it compared to the British pound. I think euro is finding it hard for the day. Yeah, because even against EJ, euro again. For those that are holding their EJ cells, I don't see a point of closing these setups. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to have a new candle forming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you, like I said, if you have a business, you want somebody to invest in a business, you can just email me and send me a proposal, and then maybe we can have a meeting possibly after that. Like I said, this year I'm looking into investing in small businesses. It's not good sometimes to let's see. It's sometimes good to focus on businesses that are built by other people, and you're coming in as an investor, right? And you're just seeing your money grow from other people's brilliant ideas, and we are all benefiting. So this is my email address there, mj@tradewithmj.co.za. You can just drop me an email with your proposal, and we can set up a meeting. I've received a couple of proposals, and I'm trying to set up meetings for you guys. And for those of you that wants to join our Choppers funded group, well, remember it's a free group. You don't have to pay a thing. You can just use my link down below there. There's an Okta link there. Use that link, sign up, fund your account, and send me a WhatsApp. Then I'll add you on the group. As easy as that. So the heat map then, Tlanta, my friend, you just go on Google and just write Forex heat map. You'll find it. It's a free thing. I was telling you guys a funny story that I saw a guy selling a heat map. My word. Selling a heat map that is free. Hunger sometimes is dangerous. So you can just type the Forex heat map and it will appear, especially for trading view. Now, the dollar is down and the euro is down. Now, you know, euro is now losing ground. The euro is now losing ground, right? So both of them are down now. They're both down. So it might be that was a false move. But yeah, let's watch it. New candle forming now. Let's watch. AUD remains strong still. Japanese remains strong as well. This is too good to be true for a sell, man. Unless if I need to get new glasses. This is just too good to be true for a sell. Think about it, choppers. Have a look at it. Unless here, $1.26. I think there maybe, but this is just, this price here, it's not really convincing me. It's really not convincing me at all. On the euro dollar, on the other hand, this level here is very strong. This level here is just too strong. WTI is on the red. Below POC level. So, like I said, as long as I'm below POC level, I can't look for buying opportunities. But anything that comes above this level here, retest on it, I'm going up. That's my take there on WTI. Gold is still hanging around $2,953 an ounce. It's still hanging there. $3,000 is here. Nah, man, I think we're gonna get a discount before 3,000. I think we're gonna get we possibly gonna get a discount before 3,000. Mark this price $2,936 an ounce. I think this is where we can possibly get a discount for buy. I think even if it goes up, I don't think it's gonna reach 3,000 as yet. Zul is asking, did you always have this passion for market, President? I can tell you have a passionate, you are passionate about this field. Yeah, most definitely. Man, I grew up in a tavern. Some of you know my story. My parents were running a shabin. So, man, I've seen my parents work hard. I've seen them work so hard, and I never had time for them. They never had time for me. Christmas time, they are working. Tavern is a tavern, man. So to grow up in a shabin, it's never easy. So I always wanted to have a passion for something that could make me spend time with my family, because I never wanted to have the same. I never wanted my kids to have the same life as my parents, you know, or me rather. So I was passionate about finance from the get-go. So I just wanted to do, because for me, I looked at my dad and mom running shabins and taverns and shisanyamas, you know, as retail. Never wanted to be in the retail space, hence why I chose the finance career. Never wanted retail. Some gentleman approached me and my wife about a certain partnership in a certain retail business, and the figures make sense, and he's like, let's go in. I'm like, no, retail, no, for me, right at that point, no. I just love spending time with family, man. Like this afternoon, I'm taking my kids to immunization. I like it when I get there and I'm the only man there. It's always funny. I like it. I enjoy it because this is something I never had. So I try to give it to my kids. So I'll be sitting with the mom and my kids there. And a few dates. So I enjoy that because my work doesn't require me to always be there. So that's why I have a passion about financial markets. Euro dollar is not really biting. Not really biting there. Like I said, this price here is very strong. I'm going to put an alert on it. If we reach it, then I know I'm good to go. Bullish imbalance on British pound USD on 50 minutes. You are going for TP, Mr. President. I'm hoping so, my friend. I'm hoping so. It's not really taking off. British pound USD, as much as I'm bullish on it, not really taking off. I need it to take off. Really need it to take off. Nice setup there from $1.25, 933. But it's not really taking off. Lunabo is asking, do you have your own business? I have many businesses, my friend. I have many businesses. So my first business is this, which is my trading accounts. All my trading accounts is my first business. Or my most favorable. Or what I love doing the most. I'm also into construction. I have a construction business. I have a penal beating business. I have a pest control business. Lunabo, get on my page, my good friend. I normally talk more and try to educate you guys how I got into those businesses, like how I managed to get into the pest control business as a middleman, how I managed to get control into the penal beating business as a middleman, right? So check out the channel, man. There are a lot of episodes where I normally talk about my businesses. And I'm an investor, so I also invest in small businesses, right? I'm a serial investor. I just invest in small businesses. Like now, if you have a business that is up and running, send me an email, my friend. Let me see how much I can put in the business, and me and you, we can see. It's what I like doing, investing in small businesses as well. And all my businesses, I try to comply by all means. Construction business registered with the NHBRC. I'm also a pastor, by the way. I want to answer Zulu there. Very good question. Dante's asking, would you consider being a pastor a business? It depends, my friend. It depends on how you say it. The pastor business is more like the trading business. It's all about selling. So the trading business, they sell lifestyle. The pastor business, they sell miracles. Yeah, my construction business, I have CIDB gradings. So I have 6 CE, I have 5 GB. Grade 5 GB, grade 6 CE. So yeah, if you wanna do a collab there, I'm here. But just know I don't do partnerships on the grading business. I know sometimes you can have somebody with grade 3, grade 4, and you do partnership there to meet a requirement or on a certain grade. I don't do that anymore, man. And go on a JV. I've learned the hard way. I have learned the hard way. Tell you what, the only thing I think I enjoy in the construction business, especially with this grading, you always have to be SQ, man. So I have grade 5 there on SQ. So fencing and precast concrete, I like it. I like doing that in and out. GB for me is hell, as well as CE, hell. So SQ, just to erect the fence. Sometimes you can do your what do you call this, livestock facilities in the farms there, in and out, and the inspections are not as horrible as GB and CE. Right, WTI, I have to be above $72.05 for me to look for buying opportunities. Euro dollar still intact there. Still intact. British pound USD, this is the better one. This is the nicest one. We just need to break through this ceiling there. We're good to go. There we go there on GBP US. Things coming in nicely there. Jared's asking how far are you with the hedge fund concept. I'm still busy, Jared. I'm still busy with the compliance certificates and all that, man. Still busy. The hedge fund is definitely going to be there. US30 and NASDAQ, not really much happening, you know. Still playing within this box here. I need to be above this level of them, Jereza, for me to look for buying opportunities. It's too risky for me to take any buy order there as long as I'm above $72.05. I need to be above that. Then I can go to the upside. British pound USD, nice, man. Nice. This is what I'm saying. This is what I like seeing. All the way from $1.2592. Nice things, nice stuff. Temba is bullish on WTI, $71.82. I'm gonna join you soon there, Temba. You know, between the two, Euro is struggling, man. Euro is struggling. And, you know, it makes sense when you're looking at the heat map. Why? Because British pound is up against Euro, up against the dollar, up against Canadian, up against Chinese yuan. But when you look at Euro, on the other hand, it's only up against the USD, but still struggling, man. 0.09%. It's not really much happening there. I think that's why there's a struggle here. think why there's a struggle here. But yeah, let's monitor it. But as for British pound, going well, man, going well. Like what I see there. I just like what I see there. Can I kindly ask you, if you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked the video, can you do so, please? Can you like the stream? Let's grow our community. Let's grow our channel. We can only do it as a community. By the way, again, another reminder, if you are in Cape Town, let's meet in Cape Town on the week of the 15th. Let's meet for a cup of coffee and let's discuss some few things there. For those of you that took a buy at this level here, look, my friend, the safest way, if I were you, I was going to put my stop loss on break even. So that if this price holds here and it drops, you are safe. You should be up now by 25 pips or so. So it will make sense. It would really make sense. So that you are risk-free on this setup. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to sign up for the webinar on the 26th. This is a good one. The vet that broke the budget. Don't you forget to register for this. How to trade crypto based on major political events. Like what happened with the budget there. One would relatively ask, what happens then to your local currency pair when you are seeing something like this? So yeah, let's tune in, guys, on the 26th of Feb. Register, right? Click on register here. Click on register here and you're good to go. Right. Two percent point Fed hike would have broken the economy. That's according to the Democratic Alliance. You saw history yesterday, man. History. I think now everyone is talking about legal steps for drilling boreholes. Guys, you just need to be careful with this borehole drilling. You saw what happened with how train there. See what happened there. NASA approves the structuring of ASCOM tariffs. These are articles, guys. As a trader, you need to be clued up with what is happening, man. Don't just be a trader that just looks at the charts. And I'm not saying use this to analyze the market if you're not fundamental, but as a trader, you can always be an investor. So articles like this, I know news sometimes are negative, man, but sometimes when you look at things like this, it's good for your eyes to open up to see where are other business opportunities. If you want to get into a certain business, you can look at where the economy is heading and what is happening. So yeah, guys, register for this. Please register for. It's a free webinar, by the way, guys. 10 o'clock next week, Wednesday. We're gonna be here, right? So register for it. It takes 1 minute, I'm sure. Less than a minute to register for this. You're good to go. I see, some of you have people that you look up to, the lifestyle gang and whatnot, and you think they have information. Man, if you want financial education, right? This is the guy here, Simon Brown, the legend himself. If you really want to learn more about finance and economics and dynamics of the financial markets and all that, this is a guy you can learn from. I learned a lot from this guy. Zulu, you're saying I'm passionate about this, but I don't think I'm as passionate as Simon Brown, man. This guy breathes, eats, lives, sleeps finance. So this is where I don't learn from. I don't learn from people that say I bought a Lamborghini at the age of 21. I don't learn from such. I learn from people like this, man. They talk serious stuff. So yeah, you are not only going to hear me that day. Someone will be there and he will be having the webinar with me. So there's a lot to learn. So ensure that you tune in that day. Ensure that you tune in that day. I like the way this British pound candle closed there. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, so they'll normally ask you your title there. You said retail traders, organization, choppers again. That's a good one. That's a good one. If you don't know which organization you come from, you can always type there, trade with MJ company when they're asking you, because the process is so simple, man. Maybe we can just go through it together. So I just hope my thing will not. Just click on it. Right. Your first name, your last name, your email address, organization. You can put your own company if you have your own company. But if you don't want to put your own company, you can just say trade with MJ company, right? Job title, you can say retail trader. If you have questions for me or Simon, you can write your question here so that during the webinar, those are going to be presented to us. But if you don't have a question or comment, you can just click here, your consent, and agree to the collection, storage, and processing information, whatever, you know these things. Then you just click register, right? Less than a minute, you're done. So if I were you, register for this. You'll also meet with also other crypto investors, traders, business people. I was saying this on Top Trader last time, right? That traders need to make it a habit to attend finance events. That's what we learn, man. You'll be surprised that most of my connections, right, they usually come. I mean, for the longest time, me looking up to Simon Brown, I'm like, how do I meet this guy? I've always wanted to meet this guy. I went to one event and he was there, right? I couldn't get hold of him, and there was a time we had him on industry chats, right, for Top Trader South Africa. We had him there, and I'm like, okay, where to from here? You know, networking connections. South Africa, we don't like saying network, we say a connection. So events like this is where you get to meet with people, right? And in my opinion, I think this is what brokers should be doing, guys. I don't want to sound as if, you know, I'm rooting for Okta or what, but I think Okta is trying, man. They're trying to really bring education and free stuff, you know. Most brokers is, what car can we get you? What rep can we put on your car? Have a seminar and showcase your cars so that we have clients. Come on, man. It's 2025 now. You guys are too old to fall for such kind of nonsense. Now we want to do real things. We want to study the economy. We want to know what is happening with our investments. We want to know what is happening with the future of this country. Where can we invest? Where can we put our money? Then what when you make money? What are you going to do from there? So events like this are going to assist you with that. So register today. Just register today. All right, Choppers, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys. I actually wanted to stream with you this afternoon, but like I said, I have an immunization for my kids. I need to be there. It's a promise that I've made for myself that I have to be there when they get their injection, to see them cry and console them there. So let's stream again first thing in the morning tomorrow at 9:30 Central African time. If you're in South Africa, South African Standard Time, we're going to be streaming. But if you are on the Choppers Funded, I'm available at any given time. You can just drop a comment on the group there, and then we can discuss it as a team. By the way, those that are beginners, remember there's a beginner class tonight at 7 p.m. with Mr. Buthelezi, right? So make sure that you tune in and you join. For those of you that say, President, how do we join this Choppers Funders that you always talk about? There's an Okta link down below. Sign up. Fund your account, send me a text on WhatsApp that you have signed up, and I'm going to add you on the group So easy to join. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still bullish on euro dollar, still bullish on British pound USD. Bullish on WTI, but remember again, on WTI, we're only going to look for buying opportunities above $62.05. Please mark this price so that you don't forget it, right? Mark it or put an alert. Let me also put an alert there, right, at this price. So when we are above this, that's when we're going to look for buying opportunity. As long as we are below our POC level, we cannot look for buying opportunities on WTI. It won't be safe because this thing can drop and make a new low from $71.68. So let's wait to break, retest rejection candle at that point. Then we go up. AUD USD, we are also bullish on it. From this level, we've been bullish, looking for bullish opportunities just above our POC at 63 cents, right? So we are bullish again on AUD USD. British pound bullish, euro dollar bullish. German, by the way, like I said, only look for selling opportunities if you are below. Guys, you see the importance and how powerful this POC fixed range is, right? Because how many of you, when you saw this bullish momentum, when you see go to the downside, you're like, hey, I want to go in for a sell, right? I said, sir, I can only look for selling if I'm below this. That's the safest. As long as I'm above my POC, this thing is telling me that price is still strong. You can't do that, right? There's a lot of orders piling up. I'm above it, and it only makes sense if I look for buying opportunities if I'm above my POC level, right? We closed our position on gold. We took TP at 50% because this thing has been playing in one position for quite some time. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, but I'm in the group anytime. You can text on the group and I'll be able to answer you and tell you what I'm going to be trading today. Thank you so much. God bless. And remember, guys, don't forget to pray. Cheers.